Hi everyone, welcome to week 3 of your hip opening journey. We'll get started today in child's pose. Come to your mat, bring your 2 big toes together. Spread your knees to the outsides of your mat. Reach your arms long by your ears. Settle your forehead down to the floor. Start with your breath. The single most important thing you need to live. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, expand into your torso, fill yourself up, and exhale through your mouth. Let yourself notice the top of your inhales and your exhales as you move today. Child's pose is your resting posture, so if at any point during our class you feel you need to take a break at home base, you can come back here. Inhale through your nose. Take one last exhale through your mouth. This time, inhale through your nose, seal your lips together, and exhale through your nose. Ignite your Ujjayi pranayama. This breath will help to heat you, warm you up, and focus you during our flow. Inhale, tabletop pose. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders. Push your hips over the line of your knees and breathe. Inhale, cow pose. Dip your spine under, roll your shoulder blades back, tip your tailbone high. Exhale, cat pose. Roll your shoulder blades apart, tip your chin to your chest, tuck your chest into your backbone. Inhale, cow pose. Roll your spine down, spread your vertebrae anteriorly. Exhale, cat pose. Spread your vertebrae posteriorly. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. Neutralize your spine. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend your knees to fold your heels to the back of your mat. Option to pedal out your feet. Push through the pads of your fingers to take pressure off of your wrists. Roll the eyes of your elbows forward to align your shoulders and push your shoulder blades back to your hips. Take a couple more deep breaths here and settle into stillness. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet hip-width distance apart under your hips. Option to take a block here. Spread your feet as wide on your mat as you need. Place one block underneath your chest. Push your left hand into your block. Inhale, your right arm high, easy twist. Take a soft bend in your left knee. Square your right hip down towards the floor and breathe. Spread your shoulders out towards your fingertips. Pull your shoulder blades down to your hip bones. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Switch hands, replace your left with your right. Inhale, easy twist on your left. Reach your left arm high, bend your right knee, breathe. Option to gaze up towards your top hand. Roll your shoulder blades down away from your ears to create space and less tension around your neck and your traps. Pull your belly button into your spine. Inhale. Exhale, ragdoll pose, fold. Heel toe your feet towards center. And inhale, rise up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. We'll meet at the top together in Samastitihi. Bring your hands to heart center. Close down your eyes to set our intention today. I encourage you today to flex your discipline. So often we think of this idea as a means to sacrifice. But ultimately, discipline can also lead us to our purpose. It is our process of letting things go to make room for better thoughts, actions, words, and becoming more of ourselves. Inhale through your nose, fill up with your intention. Exhale through your mouth. Bring your purpose into focus. Open your eyes, release your palms. Inhale, mountain pose. Pull your arms up by your ears. Breathe. Push through the four corners of your feet. Draw your ribs away from your waistband. Inhale. Exhale, goal pose to arms. Spread your elbows out wide to each side of the room. Push your back ribs up through your collarbones. Relax your face. Inhale, mountain pose, reset and rise. Exhale, forward fold, dive to your hands. Twisted root. Place your left foot on the outside of your right foot. Walk your hands over to your right side to expand the space between your left hip all the way down your IT bands. Option to bring a block under your hands. And then switch legs. Place your left foot on the outside of your right. Walk your hands onto the left. Breathe as you do so. Relax your shoulders. Fold your torso towards your thighs. Take a breath in and a breath out. Uncross your legs. Come back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Push your hands into your shins or your thighs. Parallel your torso with the floor. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Option to take your full expression, or use your knees, or hold your high plank. Wherever you are, we'll meet back in downward facing dog at the end of each flow. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, straight to halfway lift. Pull your belly button into your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose Tadasana, rise. Exhale, goal post your arms wide. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, whichever option you choose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, we meet together, downward facing dog. Last round like that. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold, step up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, goal post arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your chaturanga. If you choose it, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. As we move forward, encourage yourself to reevaluate rather than restrict. Let's make some change. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees to hinge your hips to the back of your mats and breathe. Raise your arms by your ears. Extend through your pinkies. Load weight heavy into your heels to ignite your core and your thighs. In, push your chest away from your gaze point. Tether your thumbs towards the wall behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your left leg back. Push your hands underneath your shoulders. Heel toe your right foot out to the side of your mat to make room for your torso. Push intensity into your left quadricep to keep you upright. And then release your knee down to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Raise your fingertips to the sky. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Breathe. Turn your right hip back, your left hip forward to square off with the long edges of your mat. Push your back foot into the floor. Inhale, raise your torso. Exhale, modified exalted warrior. Reach your right arm to the back of your left thigh. Open the left front line of your body and tip your chest up towards the ceiling. Take your gaze with you. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms up by your ears. Reset. Exhale, half split, straighten your front knee. Flex your toes to your face. Stack your hips over your back knee. Take your gaze a few inches above your front foot. Dive into your stretch. Notice the expansion of your hamstrings. Inhale, easy twist. Rebend your front knee, pull your left knee off the floor. Stack your left palm in line with your front foot and breathe. Reach your right arm high. Twist one shoulder over the other. Push your right hip down, square your left hip up to the sky to firm up your back quadricep. Pull your belly button away from your inner thigh. Inhale, reach your palms to the top and bottom of the room. Exhale, horizon lunge. Externally rotate your right hip. Reach your top arm towards the back of your mat. Move any props out of your way if you need to. Spiral your left hip under and then up to lift you in a side plank position. Push through your bottom palm to give you strength. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid pose. Straighten both legs. Turn your torso towards your front thigh. Prop yourself up on your back ball mount of your foot. Option to bring a block under your hands for support and to lengthen your spine. Reach your ribs towards your front toe. Bring your gaze a few inches ahead of your fingertips. Load weight to your right heel. Inhale, standing splits. Raise your left heel off the floor. Stack your hips over your right ankle bone. Tip your torso towards your front thigh. Lighten your hands. And keep your gaze steady. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Push your hands to your shins. Lengthen your torso. Exhale, extended side angle. Burst your left leg to the back of your mat. Push to the blade edge of your back foot. Externally rotate your front hip to stack your right knee over your front foot. Reach your left arm high. Option to prop your right elbow on your front thigh or extend your right fingertips to the floor. Choose your gaze point. Lift your ribs to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach your right arm high, straighten both legs, gaze up to your fingertips. Breathe. Magnetize your heels towards your midline. Bump your back hip towards your front leg and drop your left shoulder down towards your hips. Inhale, reach your ribs up. Exhale, triangle pose. Tee out your arms. Sass your hips to the back of your mat. Reach your left arm up, your right arm extends to your front shin, thigh, or heel. Soften your knees. Push your right ribs up to your left. Inhale, runner's lunge. Reground yourself. Regroup. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Challenge yourself to move with your purpose in mind. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Take a large hinge in your hips. Reach your arms high. Breathe. Stitch your belly button into your backbone to support your spine. Tighten your biceps and triceps around your arm bones. Gaze ahead. Inhale, sink into your heels. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your right foot back this time. Parallel your hips with the floor. Push yourself up on your hands. Stack the ball mounts of your right foot under your heel. Urge your right hip forward, your left hip back to expand the back line of your left side body. Pull your belly button away from the floor. Release your back knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, crescent moon. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Turn your tailbone down to the floor. Breathe. Push weight into your front heel to urge your hips forward Notice your edge. Draw your 2 inner ribs towards center. Steady your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, modified exalted warrior. Tether your left hand to your right back thigh this time. Reach your right fingertips up and back to expand your ribs now and open the front line of your body. Inhale, crescent moon, reset. Exhale, half split, straighten your left leg. Push your hips towards the back of your mat as if you have an arrow shooting out of your tailbone. Take the opposite end of your energy and pull your torso forward towards your left toes. Lighten your fingertips. Soften your elbows. Energize the muscles around your spine and then fold your torso towards your front thigh. Take your gaze up and ahead. Inhale, easy twist. Pull your right knee off the floor, bend your left knee. Breathe. Draw your left fingertips up to the ceiling. Press against your right hand to lift you up. Pull your right hip to the ceiling, your left hip down to square you off. Notice any changes in feeling with those small adjustments. Inhale. Exhale, horizon lunge. Externally rotate your left hip this time. Stack your right hip underneath you and push off the blade edge of your bottom foot and your right palm to side plank and strengthen around your trunk. Strengthen your mind with your body to decide to help yourself, to hold yourself up. Inhale, easy twist, reset. Exhale, modified pyramid pose, straighten both legs. Fold your torso towards your back foot. Turn your left hip to the back of your mat, your right hip towards the front of your mat. Unlock your knees if they locked out. Urge your torso and your ribs towards your front toe, as if you're going to traction your feet to the back of your mat. Take both blocks in hand, or simply take weight into your front heel. Inhale, standing splits. Kick your right heel up to propel your body forward and tip your torso towards your left thigh this time. Draw the inside of your top leg towards the ceiling to square off your hips. Draw your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extended side angle. Push your right foot to the back of your mat this time. Create one long line from your back heel to the crown of your head. Extend your arms out long. Imagine your body in a pane of glass. And flatten yourself into your horizontal plane. Choose your gaze point. Lift your torso away from your front thigh. Widen your fingertips. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Lift your left fingertips up. Barrel your back ribs up and over an imaginary soda can. Squeeze your heels towards center to lift you from the bottom up. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Tee out your arms. Shoot your hips back to turn your torso towards your front heel. And simultaneously, lift your torso off your front thigh. Tighten your quadriceps, your leg muscles around the bone to lift you up. Draw your right rib up towards your right pinky and your right pinky to the sky. Inhale, runner's lunge. Square your torso to the floor. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, flow it out. Let yourself have some space. Take your full breath in. Take your full breath out, let it go. Notice the bottom and top of your breath still. Our flow will be 1 breath to 1 movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. You've been all these places before. Inhale, halfway lift. You can do this. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit back. Exhale, runner's lunge. Meet your hands to the floor. Release your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, rise. Exhale, modified exalted warrior. Reach your right arm back, your left arm up. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits, extend. Inhale, easy twist, front of your mat, reach your right arm high. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, standing splits, shoot up and forward. Exhale, forward fold, release. What do you need to let go of? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extended side angle, burst open. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. We'll meet for your second side in down dog. Notice any roadblocks that have come your way. Take a breath, let them go, and let's flow. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Where do you need to be? Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your right leg back. Check in with your glutes and your hips. Engage to support yourself. Release your back knee down to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, modified exalted warrior. Reach your right arm high, your left arm back. Inhale, crescent moon, power up. Exhale, half splits and release. Inhale, easy twist, shift forward. Bring your left arm high. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid pose. Take yourself as far as your hamstrings are willing to go. Inhale, standing splits, kick your right heel high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extended side angle, open. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, your Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Strengthen through your breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Be determined to rise. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, modified exalted left arm high. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Like it's your favorite pose ever. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, we meet downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Your best yet. Exhale, runner's lunge. Control your descent. Release your back knee down to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, modified exalted warrior, right arm high. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, easy twist. Press off your right hand. Exhale, horizon lunge. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid pose. Let it all go. Inhale, standing splits. Find something new. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Reset your breath if it started to go shallow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep open mouth exhale. Reseal your lips together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward folds. We move into change. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. This time, exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Step your left leg back, lean your torso over your right leg. Swing your fingertips behind you. Roll your shoulders away from your earlobes and reach the crown of your head up and forward. Charge through your front leg and stay grounded in your right heel. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. We stay elevated. Inhale, crescent lunge. Raise your arms by your ears. Settle the ball mount of your back foot underneath your heel. Turn your right hip back, your left hip forward. Just square your hips towards the front of your mat. Reach to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your inner thighs together. Draw your spine out of your hips. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, full exalted warrior. Reach your right arm to your back thigh. Lift your left arm high. Turn your right ribs forward, your left ribs back to align with your hips, and keep the joint alignment from your front knee to ankle. Gaze upward. Relax your face. Check in with your low body. Inhale, warrior one. Stamp your left heel down to the floor at a 45-degree angle. Option to widen your stance or narrow it if you need to. Rebend your front knee over your front ankle. Turn your tailbone down to pull your rib cage over your waistband. Gaze up and ahead. Torque your front leg towards the back wall as you squeeze your left foot in towards your center. Inhale here. Exhale, pyramid pose, straighten both knees. Reach your hands towards the floor. Blocks are always there for you. Keep activation between your feet as if you were going to make a ripple in the center of your mat. If you need to, you can come back to modified pyramid. Inhale, easy twist. Pull your right arm up, rebend your front knee. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, grab your strap, lower your back knee to the floor for a quad stretch and crooked monkey. Dive your hips towards your front heel. Kick your left heel in towards your glutes. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, loop your strap around your foot, or if accessible, grab the outside edge of your foot to bring it closer towards your midline. Press through your bottom hand to lift you up and out of your shoulder girdle. Gaze over your back shoulder. Take 2 breaths here. Option to externally rotate your right hip for crooked monkey and get more into your IT bands. Reset. Release your strap and your foot. Bring your hands back to center. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll meet back there for our second side. Use your breath as a tool to power you forward. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, walk, or float towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Shoot your right leg back. Pull your left hip back, your right hip forward to engage your 2 inner thighs together. Pull your front ribs away from the floor to engage the muscles around your spine and activate your glutes. Draw your chin out of your chest. Breathe. Expand your ribs. Push through your nose. Inhale, crescent lunge. Raise your arms by your ears. Take a soft bend in your back knee if needed. Rebend your front knee if it came out. Untether your front toes from the floor. Turn your left ribs back, your right ribs forward. Inhale here. Exhale. One more just like this. Inhale. Exhale. Engage your gaze slightly upward. Take a breath in. Exhale, exalted warrior. Pull your left arm back. Expand yourself through your right front ribs. Check in with your left hip and tether it towards the back of your mat. Detach your chest from your chin. Inhale, warrior 1. Root your right heel down towards the side of your mat. Traction your left heel towards the back of your mat. To draw your thighs towards your midline. Turn your tailbone down to bring your ribs out of your hip line. Draw your shoulder blades towards your hips. Engage your belly button into your backbone to firm you into this posture. Inhale here. Exhale, pyramid pose. Expand your hamstrings by straightening both legs. Draw your belly button away from your thigh as you simultaneously dive your torso towards your front toe. Blocks are always there. Take the level that you need. Even in our surrendering postures, we find strength. Inhale, easy twist. Rise your left arm high. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, release your back knee down. Grab your strap. Kick your right heel in towards your hips. Inhale, extend your left arm forward. Exhale, loop your strap around your right foot. Again, option to reach for the outside edge of your back foot if you don't need your strap. Bring your back hip towards your heel and your heel towards your back hip. Externally rotate your front hip. Roll to the outer edge of your front foot. Press out of your bottom arms, soften your joints to keep you strong and safe. Inhale here. Exhale. Let your foot go, release your strap to the floor. Place your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your right toe down. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Meet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, tabletop pose. We move into core. Stack your hands under your shoulders. Bend your right knee at a 90-degree angle in line with your hips. Flex your right toes. We pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, crunch your knee towards your right triceps. Up 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, crunch. As you take your pulses, engage your right glutes. As you take your crunch, draw your knee towards your tricep and your hip towards your ribs. Our focus here is not only to engage our back line, our glutes, our back muscles, but also get into those nice juicy obliques as we crunch in and up. Press against the floor. Give yourself a firm foundation in your hands and the top of your left shin and foot. Breathe through. We're only here for 4. Breathe through it. You can do this. We've got a little bit of the extra reps on today. For 3. Just 2. Think about your right glutes. Press through your left foot into the floor. Final 1. Bring it all the way home. And crunch. Reset tabletop position. Take some movement if you need to. Then readjust into your tabletop position. We go to your left side this time. Bend your left knee in line with your hips. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, crunch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, crunch. Notice as you bring your left heel towards the ceiling, flex your toes. Do your best to keep your hips level. If you are practicing prenatal, I know a lot of things have changed in your body so far, so feel it out. This is your chance to explore and engage. Strengthen and lengthen your spine as much as you can here. Use your back shin and your arms to support you. You have those pillars for a reason, while also giving us the benefit of working unilaterally and building strength on that one side of our body. All right, y'all, final countdown here. 4, pulse, 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 and crunch. Just 3. You got to give the same love to our other side that we did that first time through. Big breaths will get you there. For 2, find a gaze point. Put all your energy there. And final 1. Everything you got. Meet back tabletop, free movements, child's pose if you need to reopen into your glutes. Remember that you have everything you need. You came to your mat with it. You are strong enough. Take those last movements, shake out your wrists. We've got some more time on your hands here. Stack your hands under your shoulders. step back, plank position. Squeeze your glutes, magnetize your core into your backbone. Reach your right arm up by your ear. Alternate with your left arm. As you reach up and forward, imagine lengthening your body. Push your weight into your fingertips. Extend energy back through your heels. Option to come to your knees here. And ultimately use your length as a tool to hold your body in stability. This is one of those funny places where we don't move a whole lot, but you know what's happening. You can do it. Last counts, last reps. Here for 4. Here for 3. Discipline your hips to stay square. Use your glutes. For 2. I feel it too, y'all. We're almost there. Last one, each side. Yes. All right, friends, we've got one more to go. Part of practicing discipline is going that little bit beyond what you thought was possible. So turn over to your hips, bend your knees, grab your block, flex your toes to your face, attach your block to your chest, keep it there. Inhale, lift up through your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Continue with your rotations. If you're practicing prenatal today, I encourage you to decrease your range of motion if you need to. Widen out your knees to fit the width of your hips. Option, if you want a little more, lift your heels off the floor. Challenge yourself to keep your knees from moving as you twist. All right, friends, final 8, 7, 6, big twist if you can, 5, shoulders back, chest tall, 4, 3, check in with your knees, 2, exhale in the last 1. Release your block. We made it. All right, all the way there, you have some time here to swivel back around. Take your Chaturanga Dandasana. We come back to downward facing dog. Draw an abundant breath in. Open mouth, exhale out. Reseal your lips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Your spine is nice and strong now. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your strap, loop it over the back of your neck. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Pull your right knee in line with your right hip. Flex your front toes. Square your shoulders over your hip bones. And you find your balance. Unloop your strap from your neck. Place it around the sole of your right foot and kick your right leg out to the wall in front of you. Place your left hand on your hip. Pull your right elbow underneath your shoulder. Your option, you can always release the strap. Take your 2-piece fingers to the inside of your big toe for Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana A. Press strong through the bottom of your grounded foot. Inhale. Exhale, release your strap. Bring your arms up by your ears. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Dancer's pose. Kick your right heel into your right glutes. Grab your right hand for the inside of your back foot now. Draw your inner thighs together. Square your shoulders with the long edges of your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, kick your foot into your hand. You can always stay with your quad stretch. Make a long U in your spine. Tighten up your left quadricep to give you strength and stability. Come back to center. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, standing splits. Take your hands on your blocks to the floor. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Release all that strength coming into focus and coming in handy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extended side angle. Burst open. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, star pose this time. Burst open. Pull your heels in, your toes out. Grow up from your spine. Exhale, prasarita to the center of your mat. Hinge at your hips. Pigeon toe your heels out. Soften your knees. Option to take a sway left to right, or a slight lateral lunge to each side to release any tension you have in your inner thighs. We reset. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your arms long on your mat. Exhale, runner's lunge to the top. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low. We meet back, downward facing dog. Pull into your breath. Inhale, open mouth, exhale. Reseal your lips. Inhale, look forward. You're ready. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Loop your strap over the back of your neck. Prepare for side 2. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, goal post arms. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Raise your left thigh parallel to the floor. Flex your front toes. Firm up through your right quadricep. Find your gaze point. Loop your strap on the sole of your left foot. Straighten your front knee. Align your elbows with your shoulders. Pull your ribs over your hip bones. Can you give yourself the same focus of mind as you did in the beginning of your practice? Inhale. Exhale, release your strap to the floor. Pulse your left leg up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, dancer's pose on the left. Loop your left hand to the inside of your back foot. Curl your left heel into your glutes if you choose to stay here, or on your exhale, push your foot away from your trunk. Dive your chest up and toward your gaze point. Draw your right bicep towards the wall behind you. Turn your left hip down, your right hip up. Come back to center. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, standing splits. Plenty familiar with your glute pulses by now. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Take a moment. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extended side angle. We're back in it. Inhale, reverse triangle. All your power up. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, prasarita. Forward fold. Let it go. Same options here to mobilize, to let gravity take over. Let your tailbone drift up to the sky. If you have an arm balance in your practice, feel free to take it now. I offer up frog pose. Bend your knees. Pull your inner thighs onto your triceps. Gaze up and ahead as far as your body allows. Come back to prasarita when you're done. You have some time to play here. Make it yours. Have some fun with it. Okay? Discipline doesn't mean that we get rid of all the things that we love about our practice in our life, but rather we refine where we want to go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana to downward facing dog. It's time for all the juicy stuff we've been preparing for. Inhale, three-legged dog. Pull your right heel high. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Breathe. Tether your right heel to the ceiling. Press through your palms and the pads of your fingers. Inhale, engage your core. Exhale, runner's lunge to the top of your mat. Release your back knee down, all familiar places. Untuck your back toe. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. We've got 3 more rounds just like that. Top of your breath. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Take yourself to the edge of every breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Come back to your quad stretch. Rebend your front knee. Bring your hands to the inside of your front leg. This time, keep your right knee stacked over your front foot rather than externally rotating for more stretch on your psoas and hip flexors. Inhale, reach forward with your strap. Exhale, loop your strap or grab your hand to your back foot. Pull your left hip up off the floor, square your right hip down. Avoid the urge to crunch your top ribs towards your hip bones. Encourage yourself to create length as you pull your heel into your body. Firm your right toe into the floor or widen your right foot out if you need to make this possible. Release your foot, put your strap to the side. Place your blocks underneath your hands. Return to your half splits. Now you can stay here and work with your hamstrings. Align your blocks with your shin or your front foot. Inhale. Exhale, Hanumanasana, seated splits pose. Slide your right foot towards the front of your mat and your back leg towards the back of your mat. Remember all that work and discipline and breath and energy we put into squaring your hips. Use that now. Encourage yourself to tip your tailbone down. If you are practicing prenatal, there will be a little more of a natural slope into your spine. So just make sure that you're supporting yourself on your blocks or taking your options. Soften your knees. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. Slowly return to your half splits. Move your blocks out to the side. Bend your right knee. Externally rotate your right hip for half pigeon pose. Bring your right foot behind your left wrist. Check over your right shoulder to square your hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sleeping half pigeon. Bring your chest towards the floor. Pull your right heel in if you're feeling a lot of tension around your right knee. Option to bring your forehead onto a block or stay posted up on your forearms. Option to come all the way to the floor if that serves your body today. Send breath, space, light to the most difficult parts of this posture in your body. Whether that centers around your hips, maybe it's accumulating around around your IT bands, your shoulders. Take a breath for it and let it go. Stack your hands under your shoulders. Pull your left toes down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, scorpion dog. Bend your right knee and slowly take a few revolutions of your hip in and out. When you're done, I'll meet you back in down dog. Let's take it to our other side. Reset with a breath. Inhale, your left leg high, three-legged dog. Pull your left inner thigh to the ceiling. Breathe. Activate your glutes. Press through your palms to activate your arm muscles and your back. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Magnetize your knee into your ribs. Place your left foot on the floor. Release your back knee down. 4 rounds here with your breath. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Draw the lines of energy as you inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale to the top. Exhale to the bottom. Rebend your front knee. Grab your strap for your quad stretch. Again, reminder, magnetize your left inner thigh towards your torso. Kick your right heel in. Inhale your left arm long with your strap. Exhale, spiral your torso back towards your right foot. Draw your heel to your hips and your hips towards your heel. Find your gaze point. Be soft in your joints and strong in your foundation. Lengthen your torso if you started to crunch inward. Release your grip on your foot. Come back to your half splits. Grab your blocks on each side of your front leg. Inhale. Exhale, Hanumanasana. Second side. Scoot your left leg forward, your right leg back, however your body most naturally gets there. Encourage your right hip forward, your left hip back. Now, depending on where your body is willing to go today, find what works for you. Press down through the top of your back foot. Soften your front knee to give you space in your front hamstrings. Lift up out of your spine. 2 breaths here. Release your shoulders from your ears if they started to creep upwards. And slowly ease yourself towards your mat. Let go of can't. Deep breath in. Exhale, half splits. Realign your hips over your back knee. Move your blocks out. Half pigeon pose. Bend your front knee, externally rotate your left hip, and lay your front shin on the floor as you guide your right thigh down. Check over your left shoulder this time to lay your back foot flat to the floor and square your hips. On your exhale, sleeping half pigeon. If you took your block on your first side, place it underneath your forehead or underneath your forearms for greater support. Guide your right hip down. Let your left hip drift up. This practice is what you make of it. If you choose to practice and to view in a positive light, that's what it'll be. and vice versa. Your discipline comes from your compassion and your confidence for yourself and for others. Stack your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your right toe down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion dog. Kick your left heel in toward your hips. Take your revolutions to get some blood flow back. Return to your downward facing dog. If you've moved off your mat like I have, feel free to take a few steps back forward. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, take a seat on your mat. Roll your legs out in front of you. If you are practicing prenatal, bring your legs a little wider than hips width. If not, bring your inner thighs together. Scoot your glutes out of the way. Today, I give you the option to place your blocks underneath your knees to get deeper into your glutes and the bottom of your spine. Inhale. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, seated forward folds. Bring your chest towards your thigh and your thighs to your chest. Let your hands fall wherever gravity takes them. Remove your blocks if you find you need a little more here. You are exactly 2 more breaths. You are meant to inhale. Exhale. Slowly roll your spine atop your hips. Bring your legs to a diamond. Push the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Option to stay at the top, or on your exhale, travel your torso forward. Put your belly between your thighs. Let your hands lay soft into the floor in front of you. Open into your outer hips. Let gravity take over now. On your exhale, let your core drift towards your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, prepare for bridge pose. Scoot your hips to your heels. Guide your spine to the floor. Outline your torso with your forearms. Stack your feet hip-width distance apart beneath your knees. Inhale, bridge pose. Rise your hips up, squeeze your glutes to activate and keep you at the top of your posture. Breathe. Press your forearms into your mat. Push your heels down and towards the front of your mat to bring your chest up towards your chin and your chin away from your chest to lengthen your cervical spine. Pick a gaze point a few inches behind where your gaze would normally rest. Breathe into your belly. Slowly release your spine down to your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Extend your left arm up by your ear. Roll over to your left hip for fetal pose. Stack one shoulder over the other. Option to take a block between your thighs. You can always stay here, or easy supine twist. Reach your right arm out long to the right side of your mat. Gaze over your extended fingertips. Expand the space between your top ribs and hip bone. Let your shoulders lay flat to the floor. Awaken any points of tension, then let them go with the breath. Let it melt away one by one. Reach your left arm back up by your ear. Roll over to your left side. And inhale, come back to center. Switch out your arms. Reach your right arm up, your left arm down, and turn over to your right side body for fetal pose. Same options here. You can always stay. This may be more comfortable for you if you're practicing prenatal today. Or extend your left arm out, tee your arms long to each side of the room, and gaze over your left fingertips. Sometimes the hardest things for us to do is to be still. See what you find in your stillness. Breathe. Let yourself be. Notice what thoughts come up here. Reach your right arm back up by your ear. Option to stay here for the remainder of your practice. Or roll to your spine for happy baby pose. Draw your knees to your chest. Grab your hands for the inside or outer edge of your feet. Sew your tailbone down towards the front of your mat. Rock your shoulders back into the floor. Inhale, seat pose. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Squeeze into a tight ball, and on your exhale, Savasana. We've reached the end of our practice today, friends. Take as much time as you need here. I encourage you to take at least a few minutes, or come back to your fetal pose if you need. This is your time for thought, meditation, reflection. I thank you for coming to your mat and joining me today and taking this journey through the last few weeks. If you're closing with me, inhale your arms up high. Bring your palms together, down to your third eye center, and finally to your heart space. The light in me sees, honors, and reflects the light in all of you. Thank you for coming to your mat and practicing today. Namaste.